for the U.S presidency is at full throttle as candidates and their surrogates use everything at their disposal to ensure victory after Tuesday's national vote. Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton has employed top surrogates, including President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle in swing states. Republican candidate Donald Trump continues to raise concerns about a rigged system and voter fraud. A top state elections official has poured cold water on such concerns.
As one analyst put it, this election has now shifted from a game of persuasion to a battle of mobilization. Campaigns making a frenzied play for those swing states outside the blue and red corridors that could go either way in this election. You don't hear much about Texas, a solidly Republican state, or California, a solidly Democratic state. Campaigns are rather camped out in Florida, Ohio, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, states that will decide the outcome of this election. Hillary Clinton enlisted none other than Beyoncé and Jay-Z for a Get Out the Vote concert in Ohio Friday night, a state where polls show Donald Trump maintaining a slight edge.
Unfinished business to do, more barriers to break, and with your help, a glass ceiling to crack once and for all.
Trump was in the must-win state of Pennsylvania, a state where Clinton holds a lead he's hoping to vanquish to boost his chances at the White House.
I hear we set a new record for this building. And by the way, I didn't have to bring J-Lo or Jay-Z, the only way she gets anybody. I'm here all by myself. I am here all by myself.
One of the often dismissed but persistent issues in this electoral narrative has been the question of voter fraud, something raised constantly by the Republican candidate.
They even want to try to rig the election at the polling booths. And believe me, there's a lot going on. Do you ever hear these people? They say there's nothing going on. People that have died 10 years ago are still voting. Illegal immigrants are voting. I mean, where are the street smarts of some of these politicians?
But elections in this country are independently run by different states with different processes, as explained to us by Connecticut's chief elections officer.
Centralization of the system, if you can even call it a system, is probably the best defense against something like that. I mean, not to say that it isn't possible, and certainly there have been breaches of all kinds of things over time, usually at a more local level. I just find it hard to imagine the scale of something like that impacting the actual results of the election.
Until Election Day, rallying the troops, getting supporters to the polls. The unglamorous stuff of elections is what will be the order of the day. For now, it's still advantaged Clinton, but Trump is right there nipping at her heels in what will be a tense few days for both sides and their supporters until the results come in on Tuesday night. Sherman Bryceby's SABC News, New York.